Well, today, everybody, we're going to be talking about what is definitely my most well-known guitar, the one that's probably the most documented, the most lore behind. Today, we're going to be talking about my Jim Root Stratocaster, and as the title of this video suggests, yes, I modded it once again, and I can't wait to share this new rendition with you all. But before I show you guys and give you guys the big unveiling, be sure to like this video, comment, subscribe, do all the things that I always ask, support me in any and every which way. I really appreciate you guys. You guys always seem to enjoy these types of videos, and you guys always continuously throughout the years come back to this channel, so thank you so much for always being so good to me. And with that being said, I have a new song coming out called Girls Night. It is so sick. It comes out this Friday. I can't wait to share it with you all. It is definitively the best song I've ever written, so be on the lookout for that, okay? Now, let's do the big unveiling, shall we? If you guys have been following me on Instagram, you already know what this guitar looks like. If you're not, you're missing out. I highly suggest you do it. My Instagram is pretty awesome. Anyway, let's go. Here we go. Check it out, everybody. This is the new rendition, the newest evolution of my Jim Root Fender USA Stratocaster. I'll show you guys up close this guitar, but look at this thing, everybody. This guitar is definitively mine. It has continuously been modded, thrown around, beat up all over the country, and it is 100% my guitar. I love this thing so much, and I love continuously messing with it, touring with it, playing it, beating it up, and just making it more and more mine. So in case you guys are unfamiliar with what exactly the new rendition is, it's kind of obvious, but in case you're missing it, I took the pickguard off and just cut a little sliver very similar to what Brad Clifford did on Jim's guitar and Eddie Van Halen on his Frankenstrat. So basically, I just took this very rare guitar and just cut the pickguard off and just made it look even cruder than it already is. And doing this most recent modification has really inspired me to want to take this guitar back out on the road. I can't wait to play this guitar live, and I can't wait for all of you to come out to a show and see this thing rip, dude. This guitar's got a lot of videos all over the internet of me playing in different venues like House of Blues and Bethlehem, and I think there's one from Des Moines, Iowa. There's a whole bunch of videos of me playing this guitar with Elijah, and I'm going to be playing with Elijah again here in 2025, going out on tour on the Memphis Mayfire Tour in the middle of April. And you know, I'll bring out several guitars of mine out on the road, like my Signature, my Dean Thoroughbred, obviously, but this one is definitely coming out as well, and I want to continuously beat this thing up and make it more and more my own. I mean, if you take a look at this guitar from, say, like 2-3 years ago versus now, it's almost unrecognizable. So, like, I would love to see what it looks like another 2-3 years down the road. But this guitar came into my life in 2018. I unboxed it around, like, November 2018. I swapped the neck with a black Stratocaster around May of 2019. And then I've painted it several times. I did the Wes Borland homage video. I've had glow-in-the-dark fretboard markers on this thing. I've had several different knobs on this thing. I swapped out the pickup around 2020. I had the D-Minimum set in here, but then I've just since put the bridge, and that's it, ever since 2024 last year when I was on tour with For the Fallen Dreams. I was playing with For the Fallen Dreams, and I was the rhythm guitar player in that band, and I didn't need a neck pickup. I'm now the lead guitar player for Elijah and the rhythm guitar player for Tommy Vex, but regardless, man, I really only need a bridge pickup, just one pickup. I don't need a tone knob, I don't need a selector, just a volume knob, and even sometimes I don't even need a volume knob. This guitar hasn't had a volume knob on it for a long time, but I like the aesthetic of the mismatch with like the Gibson speed knob. I think that looks kind of sick. But this is my guitar, everybody. I think the coolest thing ever is to take a signature guitar and make it your own. And I think I've achieved that. I mean, the old promo video around 2010, 2011, 2012, where Jim was talking about these guitars, he wanted to do exactly that, leave it up to interpretation for the player, and I've really done that. I mean, I've made this thing my guitar. I mean, look at that. That's from constantly body banging and like banging the guitar on the ground, because I have the guitar so low that like when I body bang, a lot of times I'll knock it on the on the corner of the guitar there, so all the paint's come off there. All these marks are from cymbals. You know, I've grabbed the guitar here a lot when I do my spins. Every little nick and ding has a story behind it. This is where Knox, a photographer, lit it on fire. I saw a comment on Instagram yesterday when I posted it saying, like, I love this guitar, but please wipe off the grime. And my response is like, absolutely not, man. In the words of Jerry Cantrell, the blood stays on the blade. You know what I mean? Like, that's supposed to be there, and that should always be there. You never take that off. And I see a lot of questions about these, but this is just simple eye screws from Lowe's, everybody. Just go to the hardware section, they're by like the nuts and bolts, and just screw them into your guitar. It's nothing crazy. And then that spot right there is like where my strap wears it all off. That's kind of sick, right? That kind of wraps up this video. I just wanted to share my guitar with you. I just constantly love documenting this thing. I'm going to continue to play this thing until it falls apart, and then I'll try to repair it in any and every which way. Who knows what that even entails, but you know, I've had this neck for 7 years and I've had this body for just about 7 years. And in 7 years, with like maybe 100 and some odd shows with this thing and having it all over the channel, it certainly has morphed into like one of the coolest Strats I've ever seen in my life. And this is like what people pay big money for from the custom shop relic department. I did it myself, and I play this thing live almost every single night. So it's cool, man. It's got a lot of sentimental value to me, and it means more that I did it, you know? All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this video. Be sure to follow me on Spotify. Put the pinned comment down below. That's my Spotify link. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things I ask. I love you guys so much. With that being said, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Later.